What's going on, people? Something new just happened. I have a new book and a new course coming out, How to Make Millions of Dollars from a Small YouTube Channel. And this will be part of the Royal Prince program, and this will be part of the Kingdom program. It's going to be really, really important. So a special offer I'm doing tomorrow for anyone that wants to sign up. I will have a special private webinar, meaning that you must buy in, and I will send you a link to the webinar where you can listen to it. The webinar will be at 3:30 on Saturday, and we can deep dive into you starting your YouTube channel. So let me break it down to you what's going to be in the course and what's in the book. 2009, I wrote my first digital product, Making Money A to Z with Self-Storage and Auctions, right? I wrote that book. I started a YouTube channel August 2009, and I wrote that book August, September. The book was ready in October. And by December, I was making $5,000 a month from that digital product. Now, here's the thing. My YouTube channel wasn't YouTube monetized, meaning that I didn't have AdSense. And then it kept going on. Then I had one video that popped, and then this is how they used to do AdSense back in the day. If you have a video that's doing well, they will send you an email saying, hey, this video is doing really well. You want to monetize it. So you go ahead, get in that, go to AdSense, get an account, monetize that video. Then shortly after that, they monetize your whole channel. But I got to the point where that book was collectively doing $20,000 a month from YouTube. But the real money was coming from Amazon because I was selling the book for $99 on Amazon. And I was getting a lot of sales on Amazon. So that was my first YouTube product. Literally, I started YouTube August 6, 2009. October, I started making my first weekend. I did like $500. And then it started to grow and grow and grow and grow. And then by December, I was at about $5,000 per month. Then January, I put the book on Amazon. And that's when sales started to explode, because it was funny. People would buy a book from Amazon before they would buy it from me. And it was cheaper to buy it from me, but they would pay Amazon more money. So that was the first way that I monetized my channel. And this was a time before I didn't know what I was doing, but I knew business. I knew selling. I knew how to set stuff up. The second thing that I did that made money, Disruptive Male Channel. It was a channel that was rough and raw and rugged about male sexuality, getting women and stuff. Then I created a Think of It course, Disruptive Male. I made $50,000 my first month. The channel was extremely small. I think the channel had maybe 2,000 subscribers, and I made $50,000 the first month. Now, because the Disruptive Male content was so controversial, Stripe stopped accepting payments for it. They were like, we can't support this product, blah, blah, blah. So what I did is I went to PayPal, and if you buy it on PayPal, then I will give you a link to the course. So I was making a lot of money from that. The real big money from YouTube. This is more money than most YouTube creators can even fathom. $3 million in 8 months using YouTube. This was during COVID. I already had the YouTube channel. I already had the positioning. At the time, I was the only one really talking about holding companies. And I was able to do $3 million. I was doing like $250,000 a month using YouTube. Now, my AdSense money has never been that good. The best year for AdSense was maybe 2022. And I did like 115,000 between two channels, and I was getting like $8,000 a month. That was like the best YouTube money. But I didn't really even care about that because, all right, I would get like $8,000 from YouTube, right? And I would get 250,000. I would get like, I get 250,000 from my course stuff. So I was like, YouTube money was like, course money was like that. So this is something that I am uniquely qualified to teach you how to do, because here's the thing. And more, Sunny Lenarduzzi, she has this course, And she knows a lot about this because this is one of the things she teaches people how to do. If you know how to use a YouTube channel properly, all right, because this is typically how many people start a YouTube channel. They'll start a YouTube channel, then they'll start off on one thing, they'll start on another thing. Like I saw this today and I thought it was funny. Have you ever heard of Austin Holloman? He's one of these passport bras, right? And you go over to his channel and he has all these videos talking about don't date women, right? Guess what Austin is getting ready to do? Austin's getting ready to get married. Seriously, go to his channel, check out his latest video. Mr. I ain't gonna marry no woman. Mr. I ain't dating them. Now she's foreign. She's from another country. So that plays into part of his role. But I don't even think he saw himself getting married. Because he's like, I'm with my boo, my soon to be. I'm like, look at this shit. Look at this shit. So Austin started off as a barber. Then he got into this expat stuff. And this typically is the YouTube pattern. So what I'm going to teach you is how to start off right with no question, no thing. Because like literally I tell people start a YouTube channel and they just look at me like I got 5 eyes, right? And I'm like, okay, so we're going to break it down. And everyone that's in the King program, they're going to get to training. Everyone that is in the Royal Prince program, they get to training. See? And the price ain't going up. But I'm adding value. I'm pouring all this value in it because I can honestly say YouTube is the reason I was able to pay cash for a Porsche. YouTube. So YouTube is an extremely powerful methodology for getting clients, getting customers. And one of the things, if you notice, my assistant Kayla, she's in 3 videos. This is something else I learned. Like if you're going to bring someone on your channel, you have to bring them on several times because if the audience likes you, they will get pissed off if you bring someone else in. So, you know, she's been on 3 times and I'm gonna get her to do more and more and more videos. So anyone that wants to do a deep dive into getting their YouTube channel set up, webinar, let's say 3:30 Saturday, and we could talk about it. Now, you have to purchase the Royal Prince program to attend the webinar. I'm not doing any free webinars because essentially that right there, essentially, that would put me back in that position of doing free stuff. And I'm literally getting away from free stuff. I'm getting away from it. So if you want to go into a deep dive Saturday at 3:30 p.m., go below, get the Royal Prince program. I'll bring you in, get you started, and then we can have a webinar. And more than likely, as we go along, I probably for the Royal Prince program, I'll do a webinar every 2 weeks because here's the thing. You got a lot of stuff to do in the Royal Prince program. You've got a ton of stuff to do. You got a ton of stuff to get yourself ready. You've got a ton of stuff to do. So there will be more and more content added to the program and you can get in right now, $1,500, or you can go on the payment plan. Payment plan in there, you can still go in there. So the link's below. If you want to make real YouTube money, this is the course for you. It's not going to teach you how to get a bunch of subscribers because I made $50,000 from a YouTube channel that only had 2,000 subscribers. So it ain't about subscribers. It's about buyers. If you have something that people will pull out their wallet and pay you, the game's on. The game is on. So that's what we're getting ready to do. And like I said, the Kingdom program just got more valuable. The Royal Prince program just got more valuable for those of you who want to. And I suspect I'm probably going to get 5 people to sign up because there's a group of folks who they're just going to wait until, the last day of the month. And then that's when I get a bunch of signups. But for folks who want to actually start on the YouTube stuff, I break down what you have already that you can use for YouTube and what you should buy in the future. Let's talk about that. You want to have the framework. You want to have a desktop computer to edit your videos. I know a lot of people edit videos on a laptop. That can be really uncomfortable if you're doing deep editing. So you want a desktop, and I'll tell you what cameras to buy and all this other stuff, because essentially you could get set up with just your phone. I'm using my iPhone 17 to film this right now. And yeah, I'll walk you through all of this stuff, answer all your questions and everything. So if you want to be part of this program, go below and I will tell you what you need to know.